Hi, I'm Donna Wolfe from Naztazia.com.
Today I'll show you how to crochet a plaid dishcloth, which uses surface crochet to create the plaid effect. I'm using a size H crochet hook and 100 yards of worsted weight yarn. I often get asked what type of yarn to use. If you are using this cloth for home decor, acrylic holds up nicely. For cleaning, as in a dishcloth and washcloth, cotton works very well. And for any exposure to warm items, as in a pot holder, cotton or natural wool work best. To begin, chain 35. You can adjust the size of this cloth up or down by changing your hook size and yarn weight. Skip the first chain and make a single crochet in the next chain, and one single crochet in each chain across. At the end, your work will look like a typical single crochet row. For rows 2 through 35, we'll start with the chain 1, turn our work, then make one single crochet in each stitch across, going under both loops for the entire pattern. I like color changes, so I made 7 rows of alternating blue and green for a total of 35 rows. Feel free to make this all one color instead. Now we're going to add the surface crochet. I'm starting by making a slip knot on my hook. Then I turn my work sideways and find stitches around row 7. Then, using surface crochet technique, make chains all along the surface of your work, using the row of stitches as your guide. Continue this the entire way across the row. At the end, I like to make one more chain at the end and then fasten off my work. You can cut your yarn a bit shorter because you can put a single crochet border around your work and crochet right over those tail ends. I'm moving on to my next color, but feel free to stick with one color. I'm following the same process. Insert my crochet hook around the 14th row or so between the color changes, and use the surface crochet technique to make chains along the surface of the work. Here are my 4 chains going in between my 5 color changes. Now we'll rotate our work back the correct way and work on the vertical lines. Count over 7 stitches from the end. Right on that 7th stitch is where we will begin our surface crochet. You can see how I already inserted my first chain. With this one, we're going to try our best to follow the stitches vertically and make a nice straight line all the way up our work. And if after you finish it looks something like this, then you can move on to the next vertical surface crochet chain. As before, count over 7 stitches, and on that 7th stitch, we're going to begin our next surface crochet. Continue counting over 7 stitches to make the remainder of the vertical chains. This is the front of the work, and this is what the back of the work looks like. Once completed, hide your tail ends in by putting a single crochet border around the entire dishcloth. And that's it. That's how I crochet a plaid dishcloth.
Thanks so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notified of new videos from me each week. And if you liked the video you just watched, be sure to check out my next video, which I think you'll like very much.